Amy the Sparky here. This week's video is another rewire actually with Ricky again, RJ Holmes Electrical. It's a 3-bed house this time. The house is having a full renovation, literally everything is having everything. So yeah, it was a nice little job, working for the best customers ever. You'll see why in the video. We tried to drag this rewire out. I'd have dragged it out till Christmas if I could, but yeah, funnily enough they wanted their house back. So yeah, if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
With hints, tips and tradie chat. Grab yourself a brew because it's about to start. This is Women in Trades with Amy the Sparky.
Before the show starts, I just quickly wanted to talk to you about Tradify. Tradify is a fast-growing job management platform for all busy tradespeople. It's great for managing all sorts of business admin such as quotes, tracking invoices, timesheets and appointments, leaving you more time to focus on other important things. Tradify have very kindly given me a discount code for my viewers, so check them out by clicking the link in my show description and using discount code AMY50 to get 50% off. Now, let's crack on with this show. Another week, another rewire with my man Ricky. Here he is. This one's a bit bigger this week. It's a 3-bed house. Three-bed house, yeah, and a supply outside to a hot tub that's not there yet, but we'll be there soon. So Ricky's going to give us a little tour around the house and talk us through what we're going to be doing. Here we are at the board. We've already started. We've done a couple of hours this morning, so Ricky's already disconnected.
So yes, these are all what we're rewiring. So what I've done is basically left the customer with just a couple of temporary sockets dobbed off here for now. And the reason we've disconnected all this is we don't know how the cables have been run previously. So using the chasing machine, and also we're also doing where a lot of the existing sockets were. So we obviously needed to disconnect. So the best thing we could have done was disconnect everything. Now that we're safe, we can just rip it out. We are going to try and do one circuit at a time and basically temporarily dob it into here till the end of the week. So like tomorrow we'll get on the upstairs lighting and get that up and running, you know, just so we can connect one circuit at a time as we do the circuits. So we'll be second fixing it, and we're going to fit like the Uzi boxes on, so you got the protective backs on the boxes. So because obviously this house is being completely renovated, new kitchen, new bathroom, new windows, everything's going in, so this is all going at once. They've had new central heating system put in, and yeah, so we're going to leave the boxes proud so the plasterer can at least get around them, but obviously no one will be able to get their fingers in. Okay. It's those safety shields. Okay. So yeah, standard 3-bed, and we're doing also some outside lighting at front on a timer. Let's have a look.
Let's go upstairs. Master bedroom.
So as you can see, we've already done a fair bit of the chasing already. It's power and Ethernet going into each of these rooms. So like near one socket we're going to have an Ethernet cable, Cat 6. There's an Ethernet switch going in the loft, run from downstairs, and then each room is going to be tucked to that switch. Dan's tried to be really good and get a lot of the furniture out for us.
It's quite clear,
which is the bonus
compared to some lived in.
Small room. What we're going to try and do, because the capping is still in there and it's quite loose, we're going to try and save actually like damaging this. These are all old wooden back boxes. We threw them out now. We've cut them out. So yeah.
So you managed to do that on last week's, didn't you? Last week's rewire, you managed to pull it down the, what was it, the old conduit?
The old conduit.
Yeah.
This time, what we're going to do, obviously, we did a system where we took it all back to one junction box. We're not going to do it this time. We're actually going to do a traditional 3-plate wiring on the lighting up here. Okay. So permanent in at the rows, permanent out to the next rows, one switch wire back. So we're still going to go with the one switch wire purely because of the small conduit in the wall. We're going to try and get back down that again.
Okay.
And obviously we fit 25 as standard on the switches, just in case they've got to get a dimmer in or anything like that. So we tend to fit 25 in the back boxes, sometimes 35 depending on what they need. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one of the old back boxes, so that bit will come out before we put our new box in.
How old is this then, do you reckon?
Oh, 50s, 60s.
Really?
Yeah. But I think it has been rewired since then.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got your red and black cables. So look, that's quite nice and free. So we should be able to get the switch wire down there fairly easily.
Good.
New box again.
So these have all been chase
Lots
ready.
of sockets going in.
Rick uses the Metabo, don't you, with the triple blade?
Yes.
So yeah, lots of these have been done.
Socket. This is going to be the lad's room when he likes his gaming. So there's a fair few sockets going in this area with an Ethernet cable. Spur there. That's going to feed an outside security light.
And you can see they've had that pad built down there. That's where our hot tub's going to go. So we're going to run a 6mm armoured all the way down. I think the customer's digging the trench himself, isn't he?
Yes.
So he's going to dig a trench all the way down, and then we'll put an isolator down there.
And that is pretty much it. Oh, bathroom, yeah. We're going to obviously get the switch here. This is going to be also the landing and the bathroom switch.
Okay.
And bathroom wise, don't have to think of. I think basically 4 spots in here. 4 spots, and we're going to have a bathroom light up here, which I will discuss with my customer on how they want it switching, whether it's going to be a permanent live and it's like on a pull cord, I don't know.
Okay.
But we'll think about that when we come to wire it, and then we're going to get rid of obviously this horrible pull cord. Standard pendants all the way through.
Yeah. Okay.
This cupboard obviously is the route up as well. To upstairs, this has got to stay for the time being. This is existing shower cable. Yeah. But it's got to stay until the bathroom's being renovated soon, but that will be chopped out. So I'm probably going to put it at the end of the fuse board. Okay. So that can just be taken out. We have got to take obviously a socket cable up to the loft, and I'm going to put that on its own from the board, just one. The board's only there. So straight up here. Where's the board? Down? It's about there, I think. Okay, so we're like middle of the landing, sort of. Yeah, and I'm going to basically put a socket up there because we've got to run the Ethernet switch and stuff, and possibly Dan may have cameras at some point later on. And we've got to put a boiler supply in here and a socket for the pump. So that will also be on its own, and at least it's a short run, it's not too bad. Yep. Trunking up here, fire clips, I think that's it. Downstairs, so this is the utility room. I've just been putting, or will be, I've just been putting some band up all the way around here because we've got spots to go in here and a couple of sockets. But obviously this is a concrete ceiling. So this is going to be battened out. That's the reason we're putting that along. We'll lay the spots out, but they obviously won't be powered up yet until it's battened, boarded, plastered. But we will be chasing the walls out for various sockets and the 45 amp isolator, which is going to go there, where we can take a 6mm out and joint it in a whisker box down, and then obviously the 6mm cable downstairs. We will still put isolation down there, but just for purposes of it being in here and keeping it in the zones, that's why we're going to put the double pole switch there. Kitchen, chocolate. Kitchen, well, there ain't a lot got to be done in the kitchen, to be fair, because obviously the kitchen's got to be done, renovated. So we're just going to get some cables in situ for now. Okay, yeah. Until that is done. Spots, Ethernet point is down there, so that's where we're going to be running a few Ethernet cables from. Yep. Lounge, again, basic, middle light, socket, few double sockets there with an Ethernet, socket, lights, just basic stuff. And obviously in here we're going to have, I forgot to mention that earlier, we're going to have the timer here because we're going to run like a 4x2 trunking all the way down. Probably bring the board up a little bit more so it's a bit more of a accessible height. light switch just for in here, and then obviously a timer for the 2 front outside lights.
Outside the front, what we having?
So basically there's a couple of anthracite coloured up and down lights going here and here, and this part here is going to be, this is getting like sort of knocked out, so it's a bit old fashioned, so okay. Dan wants this knocked out, and he's going to have like a canopy porch type, I don't know what he's building, but we're looking at having some spotlights in here coming on at the same time as them, so nice. We're going to run 3 separate cables back to that timer. This one here is going to be left disconnected, and there's a cable just going to be coiled up out here, ready for when they build that canopy so some spotlights can be put in. Okay. But, other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah.
So yesterday, we managed to get all chases done. And we got all the boxes fixed downstairs. I'm just about to go and do upstairs now. We got all the boards lifted upstairs. We've got all this band ready to get the cable in here where the ceiling's going to be dropped. So today we're focusing on getting cables in really. It's going to be a hot one. So the lads are going up in the loft now to start doing it before it gets too warm later. It has been a proper mental day. It's so hot. We've been like sweating down. Look at my face. Basically, we've got all the sockets on upstairs. So we wired the radial upstairs, got it all in the oval, banded back. The single boxes next to that that's for a Cat 6, which we're going to run tomorrow. So all sockets are on upstairs. We've done the same with all the lighting. So all lights are on upstairs, and we've just put these boxes to keep it safe because there's two kids in the house. So yeah, all done, not bad. I really hope that it's not this hot tomorrow because we have been dying today. This house is really hot. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that the customer put on like a full-on buffet for lunch. These are literally the best customers ever. So yeah, they've made it a nice day. Ice creams, cold drinks. So yeah, it's not all bad. I have been doing all the tube. So we've got all the downstairs sockets in and on, and the Cat 6 in. So I've done the tube. Ricky and Aid are just wiring the lights now, so I can do these switch drops. Well, non-electrical related. I just need to show you this. So yeah, best customer ever. Over here. Hello. Hi. Putting on a full spread every day. It's literally the best job ever. And also, best dog ever. He's finally asleep. Oh no. So yeah, we're gonna go and eat, and I'll show you some more bits in a bit. Hello. Day 4 on this rewire. Hopefully we're gonna get this wrapped up today. Ricky's just gone to the wholesalers to pick up some bits. Aid is getting the earth bonding in. I'm going to put some outside lights up now before it rains. These are the lights, up and downs. Left a little bit of the grey insulation inside that because the house is being rendered, so I left a bit so the cable don't get damaged when they drop the lights off. So when I just put that second light up, I totally misplaced the little, what do you call this? I call it a nipple, but I'm pretty sure it's not called that really. Yeah, I misplaced them. Don't know what to do. I had a little panic, but then Lap, don't normally rate Lap stuff, but fair play to them. In their bag of rubbish little screws and plugs that we never use, they put a spare one of those in. And because I put up 2 lights, I had 2 spares. Thank God for that, eh? Ricky's doing the board, his favourite bit. You look like it.
I do like it. It's just monotonous, isn't it?
Yeah. It seems to be quite a lot of cable. How many circuits we got?
About 11.
11.
Plus, we've got a temp. The shower's got to stay in for a couple of weeks because the bathroom's getting done.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So this is being dobbed on the end of the board, so it can just be taken out.
Okay.
And then we're going to replace that with a doorbell supply. So we'll just bang it 6 amp because we've already got a Cat 5 here next to the main trunking, ready for the doorbell. So he's not doing that yet. Obviously we've got to get these down. We're going to put another length of trunking on the top.
So you've just put this on, haven't you?
Yeah, we're going to put another length of trunking down.
Put the trunking down.
Membrane grommets there.
Yeah.
For all our cable entries, and then obviously this is going to be all banded inside.
Yeah.
Just to comply to 18th edition regs. So yeah, come back in a few hours.
I'll go put like a smoke up, a pendant, have a cup of tea. Come back, you'll be done, won't you?
Yeah.
6 minutes later, how you getting on? Ta-da! That's actually, normally you're really fast, but you've been so distracted doing 20 other things, that's actually taking you a little bit longer today, hasn't it?
5 hours?
Not that I'm slating you.
No. I did have all this trunking to put.
Yeah. It looks good. You happy with it?
Yeah.
You've done it a different way, haven't you? You don't normally do it like this.
Nah, it's because there wasn't a lot of room, so I decided to dress the cables in a different way.
Yeah. Looks good. What are you doing now?
Putting timer switch on for the outside lighting. So,
What else is there to do in here?
That's it. Oh, I've got to put a bulkhead up there, an emergency light.
So it's going to be a light, as in a light that can be used in a cupboard.
As in a functional light, and then if they have I don't know, something trips out, the lighting trips out, or the power goes, they can still come in here and have a look at the fuse board, and it'll be on.
Oh.
I normally do it if if there is room or something like this cupboard. If it's like a tiny cupboard within a room, I won't do it. But if it's like an actual sort of cupboard for your
bigger
cabinet,
space,
I'll do it. But yeah, you're sort of like putting me off now.
Do you feel awkward yet?
No.
Let's have a look. You did an excellent job. Folded over your cables.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, I haven't folded these ones, have I?
No, because there's 2 going in 1 hole. There we go then. Don't laugh, right? Alright. And we're done. It's been a bit of a manic day, so I haven't been able to record much. We've been running around all day. I'm soaking, so just loaded the van in the rain. But yeah, we're all done. Everything's in and on. We made a little bit of damage to the walls, but it doesn't really matter because the whole house is being plastered, so that's fine. What have we done today? We got all the kitchen done and wired because we'd left that. And we got the cables through to that room that I showed you on the first day that's going to be the utility now with a concrete ceiling, so that's all wired. He's trunked everything down. This is just waiting for a doorbell that they're having. This is the switch for in here. This is the timer for the outside lights that I put up. And it's a fuse box again. All RCBOs. All labelled up. Looking good. Surge protection as well in there. We're all done. We've just packed up, ready to go. Everyone's happy now because we're finally leaving, especially the customers because we're finally getting out of their way. What's been everyone's highlight? of the week?
Nothing.
Food.
Food.
Yeah, food.
Food.
Getting it done.
I'll say food.
It has literally been the best job for food. What have we had? We've had full-on afternoon tea, gluten-free cakes,
Mixed grill. Indian.
mixed grill, Domino's pizzas. You lot had McDonald's on Monday.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks. Best customers ever. Thank you.
That was Women in Trades with Amy the Sparky. Never miss an episode by subscribing now. Just hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on.